What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rich Nice back once again. So today, just a quick video to show you the newest stallion in our fleet. This truck is a little older, not as old as I am, but it's still one of our old schools. So this is it. It's a D150 1985 Dodge Ram. It's in pretty good shape. It belonged to my father-in-law. Paint's in decent shape to be, you know, a 1985 version truck. Bed liner, toolbox. But for what it is, you know, I can't complain. It's a Texas truck, so doesn't have a lot of rust, which is a good thing for us. Not sure if we're going to keep this thing or if we're just going to sell it. It belongs to my wife, so let's get in. Interior, we got a couple little rust spots right here, which is something, you know, a little bit of touch-up paint and stuff like that can fix. We'll probably need some new door panels if we decide to keep it. Same thing on this side. Headliner is good. One of the A-pillars is broken, so we gotta get that fixed. Overall, the dash itself is good. As far as the gauges go, the bolt gauge doesn't work. I think the temp gauge works. The speedometer doesn't work. I believe the fuel gauge is hooked in backwards. And the oil pressure gauge doesn't work. My father-in-law also put in the tachometer and a voltage meter for the battery. It also has an old Jensen radio, which doesn't pick up any sound because I think this is an older model radio and it doesn't pick up the HD channels. But the overall floor is in decent shape. The seat itself is in decent shape. Probably need to get a new cover for it. But my father-in-law really did take really good care of this truck because this was his baby. So, see if we can start this thing up. The AC does work. I just put some Freon in it and some sealant, so it's cold, but not, you know, not 2025 cold or 2022 cold, but it is cold, so you can drive this thing around. So we're going to switch out the radio itself, get a newer one that actually picks up some channels. The lights themselves work. I think we're going to have to go in here and rewire some stuff inside the dash. We do have a brand new cluster that goes with it that he gave us. Other than that, we'll go out here and look under the hood. So it's a V8. As you can see, the AC is working. Does need to be pressure washed, things of that nature. 8-cylinder, carbureted. So power steering, power brakes. It does need to have some things adjusted on it, like probably some shocks and things like that for the suspension. As you can see, when we put it in gear, the little needle doesn't move from park. So that's something else we got to look at. So don't know how many miles is on it because the speedometer doesn't work. We do have a clear title for it. Ashtray works, cigarette lighter works. So all in all, it's a good starting project if we decide to keep it. If we do decide to keep it, I told my wife the goal is to put a Hemi in it, just because the Hemis are plentiful. I mean, they're everywhere, the 5.7 liters. So it's the same thing for my 72 that's in the shop. We're gonna put an LS in it just because they're a dime a dozen. So I think that will be the plan if we decide to keep it, is just to put a 5.7 liter Hemi in it, newer version. Doesn't have to be, you know, fast or anything like that, because when we want to go fast, we just jump in the Hellcat. So, or we'll jump in Selena, which I've seen her on the channel before, but she sits at 500 horsepower on the dyno on E85. Beast mode sits at 737 with the tune that's in him. So not sure if we want to go E85 on that just yet, but if we do, it'll be somewhere close to about 900 horsepower to the wheels. So we shall see. We shall see. But as far as the D150, my wife says her tag is going to say not his. Go figure. But once I get that 72 up and running, we're going to line them up and we're going to see who's what's what and whose is whose. So more to follow on the D150 first gen. As you know, we have a 5th gen Megatron. He's in the shop over there. So it's kind of nice to have a first gen on the channel. So we'll get some things and projects lined up for him if we decide to keep it. So let me know in the comments, what do y'all think? Should we keep Not His, or should we sell Not His to somebody and just take all that money and dump into Project Smoke, aka the 72? So inquiring minds want to know. But until the next time, thank you for all the love once again. I appreciate, you know, all the new subscribers. I appreciate everybody that's been sticking around from day one. And if you want to see more things like this, just let me know in the comments and we'll go from there. Until next time, one love. Peace.